Hey guys, and welcome back for another week with me. So for this week, I thought it would be fun if we could do a little bit of trivia. So there's actually a theme to our trivia. I decided that we would do music trivia. So I actually went through and I looked for some trivia that have to do with the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and read you some of the trivia, and then I'll pause and take a second to give you guys a little bit of time to think about it. If you guys need a little bit of time and you are playing maybe with a couple people, feel free to go ahead and pause my video when I pause so you have a little bit of extra time to think and come up with your answer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just jump right into it. So are you guys ready? Here we go. Number 1. Who had an 80s hit at the number 1 on the charts with the name Don't Worry, Be Happy? Take a second to think about it. I hope you guys had enough time to think. Remember, if I'm not giving you enough time to think, you're more than welcome to pause this video and play when you have your answer. So if you said Bobby McFerrin, you would be right. All right, are you ready for the next one? Which pop singer starred in the movie Jazz Singer? Are you ready for the answer? The answer is Neil Diamond. Okay, so up next, what was the follow-up to Baby Love for the Supremes? So what song came as the follow-up? And the answer is Come See About Me by the Supremes. That was the follow-up to the song Baby Love. Okay, so who formed the Highwaymen with Johnny Cash? Waylon Jennings and Kris Kristofferson. So the answer is Willie Nelson, which is a pretty big name, right? All right. Moving on here. Moving on just a little too far. Which brother and sister sang Morning Side of the Mountain? Are you ready for the answer? It was Donnie and Marie Osmond. How are you guys doing so far? Do you know any of these answers, or are these a little bit harder? I kind of mixed in the years and the different questions, so it's kind of scattered about. So, in 1996, I was only 2 at the time. Robert Hoskins was convicted of stalking which star? All right. If you said Madonna, you got it. I know, that one wasn't from the 50s, 60s, or 70s, but I thought it was kind of an interesting one. I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that unfortunately stalk Madonna and a lot of other stars. So, okay. So what purple thing topped the US charts albums for 20 weeks? What purple thing topped the charts? And the answer is Rain. Purple Rain was actually at the top of US album charts for 20 weeks. It's a very popular song. I think a lot of people know Purple Rain. Okay, so what was the clothing item worn by Pat Boone on stage that became his trademark clothing item? All right, the answer is white suede shoes. All right. So my next one is high rock and roll pioneer who was born in St. Louis, Missouri. He had a hit in 1958, being Johnny B. Good. Who was it? Are you ready for the answer? The answer is Chuck Berry. So how you guys doing so far? Are you getting more right than wrong? Let's scroll down and see what else I found here. So this one is kind of a tricky one. I kind of had fun with some of these ones. Who recorded the original version of the song Hound Dog? I know who sang it, but who originally recorded it? So you probably had to give this one just a little bit more thought. So Hound Dog was actually written by Jerry Leiber and Mike Stroller. It actually first came out as a blues song. It was first recorded by Willa May, or Big Mama Thornton. But Elvis Presley heard the song in Las Vegas around the year of 1955. He actually heard it performed by Freddie Bell and the Bell Boys. So he decided that he was going to make a cover. And Bill Haley has never recorded the song as far as I know. So kind of interesting. Okay, so this one's going to change up just a little bit. I'm going to give you some of the lyrics to a song, and you have to guess what the missing word is. Are you ready? Sometimes I wonder what I'm going to do, 'cause there ain't no cure for blank. What ailment is this summer singer suffering from? I wonder what I'm going to do, 'cause there ain't no cure for blank. Did you say the summertime blues? Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for summertime blues. Okay. The next one. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. What comes next in these lyrics? Are you singing? Are you singing it in your head or maybe out loud? Because the answer is, sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Okay, so for which record label did Elvis Presley first sign and record with? I know there's a lot of Elvis fans out there. I tried to put some ones in there that I think a lot of people would know. Are you ready for the answer? It is actually Sun Records who first signed Elvis Presley and gave him his chance and his big shot at fame. So, what is it? Okay, I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. What is the name of this song? Are you ready for the answer? The answer is I Walk the Line. So this was a pretty big song. They even years ago came out with a movie all about Johnny Cash and June Carter. And they actually named the movie I Walk the Line. So if you are a fan, it is definitely a good movie for you to sit down and watch. Kind of good. I really enjoyed it as a child. It even started my love for his music, which is kind of cool. Okay. What was Chuck Berry's famous dance routine called on stage? What was the famous dance he was known for? Are you ready for the answer? It's actually the duck walk. So I'm not sure that I know what the duck walk is, but you probably do. Maybe you did the duck walk yourself. Okay. Blue Suede Shoes is a rock and roll classic. A lot of people associate it with Elvis Presley, but who originally wrote and sang the song before him in 1955? Are you ready for the answer? The answer is Carl Perkins. So while I was doing some of this trivia, I actually thought it was interesting. A lot of these songs that I know to be known and sang by Elvis Presley, I didn't realize that he did so many covers. So we're going to go ahead and move on. So, well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. What is the title of this song? The answer is The Heartbreak Hotel. And this was actually Elvis Presley's very first #1 hit. So I think a lot of people probably know that one. All right, I've got just a couple more for you guys. I hope that you're doing good. I hope that I picked some ones that weren't too hard for you. Definitely in the end of this video, feel free to comment and tell me if you got a lot of these right or wrong, or maybe even share some interesting music trivia that you may know. So, spending cash and talking trash. If it's square, we ain't there. Who are we? Are you ready for the answer? It is the In Crowd who sang that. Spending cash, talking trash, and if it's square, we ain't there. All right. In 1955, who had a #1 hit on the Billboard Top 100 with Hearts of Stone? If you answered the Fontaine Sisters, you'd be right. So here's the last one I have for you guys. You have to tell me what word is missing. Please turn on your magic beam. Blank, bring me a dream. All right, did you guys guess Mr. Sandman? Because if you did, you would be right. I especially like this song, and a lot of times I actually sing this to my daughter as she goes to sleep. So I'm always looking in the comments for how much you enjoyed these videos and what videos you would like to see next. So I hope to hear back from you guys soon, and until next time.